this game ends up going the distance here. Simply the incoming patch. Welcome to Coda, ladies and gents. The first map of this best of 5. It's going to be a PVZ, and it is a preview of what might happen in 2 weeks' time in London for the Gfinity Summer Masters. Spawning in the top left position as the blue Protoss player representing Team Dignitas. It's the superstar himself, BlinG. His opponent spawning in the bottom right position, representing Dead Pixels. This guy has been on fire all tournament long. What will he show us against his potential opponent in 2 weeks' time? Or is he instead just going to be going for orthodox play? It's true. And I'm looking at this little guy here, and I'm wondering if we're going to see a proxy hatch. That's awfully early from the Zerg player. Well, he's walked past the probe. He sees the gateway. He's thinking, nah. Nah, he's going just an early scout to make sure there are no shenanigans. We're going to be seeing a natural at the normal location here for Trip. All is well. BlinG, in the meantime, going to be sending his probe across the map as well. He will be able to see that this has gone down. So no proxy shenanigans. But with the drone out that early, he basically had the option to. So it was worth considering, and he has opted against it. Little bit of annoying action going on from the probe here. Trying to mine just a little bit from those mineral patches. And a spawning pool will go down here for true. Still continuing to be annoying. Needs to be careful with that drone as well. Couple being forced actually to attack the probe there. Now he's going in to the mineral line, continuing to harass those workers on gas as well. Eventually something's going to have to give. And BlinG will force once again a drone to go ahead and shoo that probe away. Spawning pool now done, so probe not really going to be doing too much longer. I'd be surprised if that worker's kill tab went to anything other than 0. It looks like all the drones have been pulled from the extractor. We have enough for Zergling speed. So how long does this probe want to stay? Actually, we've decided probably not that long, as 2 queens are now going to be on the way. BlinG going to be as brave as he possibly can, but there's going to be a finite amount of time that a worker is going to be able to stray into his opposing base. Mothership core coming out now as well. Oh, and we have a sentry. Okay, so this is the first interesting thing here. So are we potentially going to be opening up the door to things like Immortal All-Ins? It's not out of the realms of possibility here. I mean, it's too much just to read into it like that. Ooh, gateway slightly delayed there as part of the wall. We'll be able to get both of them down, though. And where's the Mothership core going? He knows that there are 2 Zerglings out here. No, he's attacking his own Nexus. What's going on here? All sorts of mind games going on. The sentry trying to tickle this Zergling to death, unable to do so, not really wanting to waste a force field to prevent the scout, because, I mean, what's here at the moment? Well, it's a gateway to cybernetics core. You're not exactly giving away the entire game, are you? Well, if this Zergling survives much longer, I mean, that's going to be incredibly annoying. We have a second sentry now with the Mothership core, and I think the sign of a second sentry might make True be slightly wary here. He will see both of them as well. And oh my god! This Zergling! This hero scout, still flying out and about. I'm just going to go ahead and look at other stuff because I'm certain he'll still be alive. Right, 3rd bases have gone down. And this Ling. That Ling. This Usain Bolt guy over here somehow manages to continue to evade the Mothership core and get a full scout in the natural as well. He's looking for the tech. He wants the tech. He sees the sentries. He wants that excuse. He wants the confirmation. The Robo is there. Oh, and he's not going to get it. It finally goes down. And we have a Forge. Okay. Someone needs to play the Benny Hill music over that. Not quite fast enough to have done it myself. Roach Warren down now for True. He's starting his layer as well, being all nice and chilled out and defensive. He's up to 53 workers versus 42, and BlinG is actually just taking his third base off of this now. True knows that instantaneously, and BlinG does not. Really good little sneak peek there with the Overlord. Sees what BlinG is doing. Knows that this is just a macro play as opposed to some sort of two-base all-in. And True now has options. He can choose to respond to that with massive aggression, or he can go ahead and try and macro up himself. I think he's going to go the aggressive route. He's just started 6 Roaches, and he's got 8 more Lings behind it as well. I don't think he's comfortable with the idea of BlinG. Really good macro Protoss here. Just being comfortably on 3 bases. So he's going to want to limit that expansion as much as possible. And BlinG with this hallucinated Phoenix will spot the Roaches moving out across the map. These are just sentries. Dude! Dude, these are just sentries. Okay, a couple of force fields will be able to aid their escape. But yeah, just sentries are not going to quite cut the mustard against these. Oh, man. And we have these Zerglings in here as well. That's going to be really frustrating. If True manages to force the sentries here into the natural, a couple of force fields go down, he just takes out the third. Easy peasy. That's basically what the Zerg is trying to do right now. Let's see if he's able to do it. Force fields go up. The Zerglings actually get good surface area against the sentries. A couple of them going down there, but now we have Zealots out in the front lines, and these Zerglings are going to start becoming mushy peas, I believe the term is, as the Zealots continue to carve their way through. We've got Immortals on the way now from BlinG as well, so he's going to try and Chrono Boost those out to make sure he is safe against those large number of Roaches. A little bit of a Sim City, using just a single cannon at the third. A single cannon's not going to stop this army, but it might delay them long enough for reinforcements to arrive, so still very, very important. And True, well, I mean, BlinG's going to need those reinforcements because True has just started another 17, now 20 Roaches. He's got his upgrades on the way. Roach speed is about 1.5 in-game minutes away. He's also taking his 4th base as well, so BlinG very much adopting a defensive posture here in game number 1. Trying to bait out force fields and then burrowing past to allow the Zerglings as much time in the 3rd base as possible. Really nice strategy here from True. It seems to be paying dividends so far. Nice little tactic from him. A couple of workers getting taken down in the 3rd base. Number of workers killed now up to 5. More units streaming across the map though. The real story is what's happening behind here. We have more Roaches sneaking into the natural expansion off the back of this. A couple of Stalkers being warped in, but not enough to stop the Roaches from getting in. Has he seen that little line moving up into the main base? They're there, man. Even I can see them. 3 Roaches in the main. 2 more in the natural. Looks like an observer will be able to get them out. But these Roaches in the main base are doing an awful lot of damage right now. BlinG is moving up with his army, but simultaneously we have an attack into the 3rd base. True is trying to pull BlinG in all sorts of directions right now. The cannon goes down. Is he going to try and snipe the Nexus? He's doing a lot of damage to it at the moment. Where is the... God, the army's nowhere close. True should be able to get this Nexus if he wants it. It's whether he decides he wants it. These 3 Roaches have just kept the rest of the army away for so long right now. There goes the Nexus. A lot of work is going down. 27 workers and counting. GG! And True wins game number 1 of this best of 5. Very, very strong Zergling Roach attack there. Pulling BlinG in too many directions, and True able to just comfortably macro up off the back of that, not allowing his Protoss opponent to get up to a comfortable 3 bases where BlinG is just such a terror.